What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are in Minecraft, if you could not notice. And today we are going to be testing out all types of different mods that I have that are my favorite mods. All these mods will be in the description if you are interested in downloading any of them. The first mod we'll actually be checking out is a graphics mod, and this may be my favorite one. And I was going to save this for last, but it's kind of hard to save it since you'll be seeing it all the time. But what it contains is incredible graphics, because, well, first of all, just look at this water. There are reflections, there are actual waves. Underwater looks incredible. All types of stuff have shadows. Every block has a shadow. And it just makes everything look so much cooler, and just it's really hard to explain because I think just looking at it explains it all. There are light rays, there are like I said, reflections. There's even like fog is more colorful, and I just don't know how to say it really. So yeah, it's just a really cool mod, and this probably would be one of my favorite mods. The second mod we'll be checking out is actually this mini-map that you can see up in the right hand corner. And this is actually a very detailed little map that I think is very helpful, because you have coordinates right there. You actually have the actual daytime, and when you are playing in multiplayer, you can see the other players. And if I actually have the controls changed a little bit, but for me, if you press J, it'll open the map up. But like normal map, you will need to actually discover the world. And yeah, that is the mini map. Now, the Waystones are actually basically teleporters that you can place down. And they will shoot a beacon into the sky. You can actually change that by pressing N. And then you can edit the color. You can edit the name and everything. Contributes to the map is actually by, if I open up the map, it'll show the beacon right there. Say, I'll go run this way real quick. You can see the beacon shoot into the sky right there. And if you open up our map, that beacon will actually be right there, and you will be able to see it on your map. And let's say we place a different waystone over here. And this one will also shoot a beacon into the sky like the other one, and you can change all the colors and everything like that. But the coolest part about this is you can click on it, and it'll teleport you back over to here. Now, in creative mode, it's not really helpful just because you can just fly everywhere. But in survival mode, you can do this. Now, it does cost 1 EXP to be able to teleport between them, but overall, I think that's very much worth it, because it's very helpful. And all villages across the map will have a waystone in it that you don't have to find. You can just click on it, and you'll be able to teleport back and forth between villages and your home if you can create one of these. And as you can see, there are 3 different types of waystones. There's a sandstone, a mossy stone, and just a normal waystone. That all they look pretty cool, actually. Wait, I know we already went over this mod, but look how cool this is. Even the blocks you're holding in your hand have a shadow, and even this thing with like a hole in the middle, it still has a shadow. But anyways, back to the normal mod. Now, my third mod I'm going to be showing is actually a pretty cool mod, and I like it. It's not very realistic, but it's actually pretty cool. So here I have a car workshop part and a car workshop. What I'm going to do is place the car workshop in the middle, and then place car workshop parts all around it until you get those oil stains on the workshop. What you're going to do is, let's get a 6-cylinder engine. You're gonna have to get 4 wheels. You're gonna have to get the right size wheels. you're gonna have to get any body part or body for the car you'd like. I'm going to get a green sports car body. You're gonna want to get a bumper, and you're gonna want to get a license plate. You don't have to, but I want a license plate, so there we go. And what you're going to do is place them all in there. The wheels do have to be separate, but throw the body in there. Maybe you can't put a bumper on the sports car, but the license plate holder, and then there we go. You have your car. It's quite beautiful. I love it. You do have inside, you have fuel, battery, damage, that's if you run into stuff, and temperature of the car, and you have spots to fix damage and put gas in if you want. But you also have 2 keys, which I think is pretty cool because, like right now, I can get into the car, but you can lock it and then you'll not be able to get in, but then unlock it and then get back. And what you're going to do, how you start the car, is actually by pressing and holding R. As you can see, my car has started, and yeah, you can just drive around, and the faster you go, the turning does get a little bit slower. But that, yeah, as you can see, you can press I to open up the inside storage and everything. And damage, I have 0% damage right now. But say I run into a block, damage has gone up 5%, and that usually is how much it'll go up, but you will have to restart the engine by pressing and holding R. Don't worry about what just popped up, that was not part of this mod. And the car will not be able to go up 1 blocks. You have to get an asphalt slope, which they give asphalt, they have asphalt slabs and blocks and everything. So yeah, it comes with all that you'll need. How you brake the car is you'll want to get a wrench and you just keep hitting it until it breaks. And you can actually make a whole bunch of different types of cars, but you can actually make a truck, which you can put a mini little container in the back and they can open up, and it has a lot of storage in it. But the one problem is you can't actually open the car the normal way you can. You have to get inside and press I to open it up. But so that's a little annoying, but I mean, it still looks amazing, and it's actually got a good amount of storage. Now you may be wondering how to refuel it, because of course you can see the fuel actually goes down quite quick. Well, there's a whole big process to that, which I cannot do. I can never figure it out, but there's a simple way you can do it in creative, which is actually really easy, so I'm going to just show you that way. What you're going to do, you're going to want to place a gas station down. I'll move the car over there in a second. And you're going to want to get tanks and, what is it, a biodiesel bucket and a fluid extractor and, where is it, not a cable, and a fluid pipe. Okay, so what you're going to do, you can make the tank however big you want, it doesn't really matter, and you're going to just want to fill this up. It may take a little bit. So you have that all filled up. You'll place the fluid extractor right there, and then the fluid pipe, the filter, don't need to put that on there. And then you can just click start, and the machine should start to fill up with gas, which is what you want. As you can see, the gas in the back tank is actually going down because you're filling up the tank, or filling up the meter. I don't need this much gas, so I'm not going to fill it up all the way. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your car over. So you're going to bring your car over, turn it off, walk over to the thing, and you can actually click start, and as you can see, the car is filling up with gas. And that is actually how you fill up your gas, and you will need to refuel the tank every once in a while. But other than that, it's actually pretty simple. Okay, another incredibly detailed and really cool mod is actually a animal mod, which I've always liked animal mods because it just adds so much more to the game, I feel like. But anyways, this mod adds so many animals. Let me just show you the, look at all these animals. There's a whole other page. There's incredibly cool stuff, and there's also a whole bunch of armor and like just random food and just a whole bunch of crazy stuff that you can get from this, and I just find that kind of funny and amusing. But here, look at this grizzly bill. We got a grizzly bill bear. Goodness, not bill. But one thing I do wish was possible is that you could ride some of the animals. Most of the animals you can't ride, or actually I don't think any of them you can ride. But look at this guy, he's so cute. We also have kangaroos. Like, just look at this thing. Alright, let's see if will this bear attack me? Oh goodness! Oh wow! He destroyed me. And also, look at this is part of the waypoint mod. It shows exactly where you died and how far away it is. Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of normal animals, but there's also something called a guster, which I think is the most bizarre out of all the weird mobs. But look at this. It's just basically a tornado. It doesn't look at me. I don't really know what it is and why it is, but let's see how much damage he'll do. Alright. Oh! Okay, so he shoots things at you. He'll shoot like dust and stuff at you. And he'll also pick you up and throw you, which I think is one of the best parts about him. I just love this guy. He's so funny looking, and he doesn't even do that much damage. But he's just a funny looking guy.